Hi, Shane here. You're watching Sam for God, and this is Mark. Check her out.
So hi guys, how are you doing? Today is the 12th of May 2016. It's a Thursday, and we're currently in Wagamama's. I am joined by Beth and her coat, Diet Coke.
I think it's because I haven't been in a vlog in a while. So
Yeah, you just always roll. And obviously we're in our our regular place, Wags. And a new one though, in Covent Garden, which I didn't even exist until today.
I didn't, because I just decided to Google Wagamama, and this one's the closest one to the theatre.
Yeah, because we're going to see Funny Girl at the Savoy Theatre, which I'm really looking forward to.
Sheridan Smith.
I know, Sheridan Smith's not on tonight. Who cares? The show's going to be amazing. I've heard great things about the show.
I'm going to have a little rant because I'm really annoyed about the attitude towards this at the moment.
I know.
I mean, booing an understudy is appalling.
Terrible.
Don't do it.
And she's meant to be amazing.
And Sheridan is a human.
Exactly. Like, people, you couldn't put it better though. So, yeah, like, I kind of feel sorry for, is it Natasha her name is the understudy? She must have so much stress on her.
I bet she's incredible.
Amazing, yeah. Just because people need to realise, sorry that this started with a run, but people need to realise just because someone's a celebrity doesn't mean they're better than everybody else.
No one's entitled to see the lead ever. You pay tickets to see a show.
Exactly.
You're not automatically entitled to the lead person.
Yeah.
Who is, by the sounds of it, going through a lot of shit at the moment.
I know, and she needs the rest. I'd rather Sheridan be like at home and rest and get better, and see an understudy who's healthy in the mind and is talented enough and can do the job just as well.
But in other news, we're extremely excited to see the understudy.
Exactly.
It's going to be amazing.
Exactly, yeah. So we're going to eat food though. I'm excited about my chicken casserole first, and then that. So yeah, come along on the journey. So food has arrived now. Chicken katsu curry, some ebi something, I don't know what it is, but it's like prawns. Beth's got the same thing, obviously, because that's what we go for. We're just chicken katsu curries.
Not original people.
No, we're very predictable. Woo! I'm so excited, guys, so excited. This food is good. Now we're off to the Savoy Theatre, which is just in front of us. Sheridan Smith, Funny Girl, except awkward because she's not going to be in the show tonight or for the next 4 weeks. But I'm still very much looking forward to it.
I want to take a picture.
Okay. Of course, Beth's going to do her social media stuff. Something went in my eye, I don't know. So that's really annoying. But
I'm finding the whole thing so emotional.
yeah, I'm like, this is too much. I can't deal with it. What was I going to say? When was the last time we came to Savoy? Was it when we came to see Gypsy around this time last year, both of us? Yeah, I think it was actually around this time last year. I think the Savoy Theatre is the theatre that I've seen the most shows in.
Gypsy before
No, Gypsy was after Scandals. Yeah, Savoy Theatre is probably the theatre in which I've seen the most shows, because it constantly has new shows, like an Legally Blonde I've seen here. Yeah, same. With Sheridan Smith, funnily enough. And then Dirty Scandals I used to come to a lot. Sorry, I'm just running into people. Gypsy, I know. I saw Let It Be here once, the Beatles show, which was interesting. But we are going to go in now. But this is the view. Okay, people are going to find me. Oh, okay. I'm going to show you these, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Hello, Sheridan. Hi there.
That is very close up.
Alright, we're going to
see every single spot on my face.
Darling, your skin is perfect.
It's
Leave comments down below.
It's not a pretty sight.
Right, let's go. Hello there. Stalls.
Stalls, it's 3 levels down.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's the thing about Sheridan not being on. Let's go down. Woo!
Should I do a dramatic of like handing over this?
I'll take a nice shot of your hands when you hand them.
And stop. Just hold it there.
Yeah, hold it there, please. Go on then. Go on. Be good at it.
Hi.
Hi there.
Thank you. It's fine. So these are going to be. Okay, thank you
so much. Thank you. Ah, that's exciting. Woo! Go on then, Beth. We're on the front row, guys, which is where we used to sit for Legally Blonde a lot as well, because they're day seats. No, I think, is it? Oh well, we're just going to go from here, it's fine. It's too late now.
I said thank you to the woman, it was just like because I was like, I can't afford, so I was like, okay, thank you.
I'm trying to take like nice shots of us entering the theatre.
Basically, I don't know, because like you said, okay, you can hand the tickets over.
Yeah.
To get this nice shot of the theatre. Like I was being a bit overly dramatic, and I was just like, and then I was like,
I could tell. Yeah, thank you. Just like, oh, thank you. Also, that's a really cool what's the word I'm looking for? Curtain? Yeah. It's very blue and flowery shape. Yeah. This looks cool. Honestly, like this theatre, I've spent so many days here. Yeah, the seats are quite cool. Let me just kind of show the ones behind there. Yeah. Because for the legally ones, you normally see here because the lottery tickets were in the front.
Yeah, because you always do the lotto.
Yeah, and even for like Dirty Western Scoundrels, I used to come to that show a lot as well. Catherine Pinkley, shout out to her. I'd be at the front row because they were the cheapest ones. So I've just spent a lot of my time just here. It's almost like after like Billy Elliot and Wicked, after the Victoria Palace Theatre and the Apollo Victoria, right? Yeah, for Legally Blonde it was literally here, so we couldn't really, it's better here. It's not that high. But yeah, I think it's my third theatre that I've spent the most amount of time in. But yeah, looking forward to it. Beth, are you excited?
Yeah.
You've seen the film, I've not even seen the film, so I'm very much looking forward to it. Funny girl.
This is my last West End show.
She just said that and I was like, I can't, well not forever, but she's going,
2 years.
yeah, you might come and see a show in September when you come to the wedding. Not her wedding, sorry, her friend's wedding.
I'm getting married.
She's getting married, you know? She's off to Canada for 2 years, but I'll go and see her, it'll be fine. And she's coming back as well. Yeah, and we're going to see a show there, so that could be fun. Anyway, that is so weird because we literally have like at least one Wagamama's a month, and it's, the Wagamama's without Beth's going to be so weird. Like, anyway, we're not going to get emotional on that.
We see each other.
Yeah, definitely. We'll Skype. Yeah, and we'll see each other a few more times.
Like once or twice.
Yeah, definitely twice. Because I'm not going to count you as an evening party of seeing you properly.
Okay, so
yeah, we'll discuss this later.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, you're not really invited, guys. But yeah, I'll probably talk to you in the interval. But I'm really very much looking forward to it because Barbara Streisand, or Barbs, if I like to call her, was in the original film. Musical in 1968, I believe. Yeah, there you go, Barbara Streisand. So then that role is now played by Natasha, or originally by Sheridan, but obviously she's not going to be here. What's her surname? Yeah. But she's meant to be really good. I've seen a few people I know have seen her already because she's played the part a few times, and she's meant to be really good. So I'm honestly very. I love seeing we both love seeing understudies, don't we? It's always such a fun. Yeah, of course.
I mean, quite a lot of our favourites are understudies.
Literally, yeah. So exactly. So you know, Helen, I'm excited. My arm's hurting, so I'll see you in interval.
Have an amazing day.
Thank you.
Is it going to get to number one again?
So it's the interval, guys. I'm really enjoying it so far. I love it.
I love this show.
It's so good. Yeah, I need to watch the film now. I feel like it's just.
And Rain on My Parade is probably one of my favourite theatres.
Natasha J. Barnes, who's the understudy for the Royal Fanny, is fantastic. She's so funny.
Acting, voice,
singing wise. Yeah, and the thing is though, I can imagine Sheridan in the role as well, so I can imagine her being really good as well. But I mean, I wouldn't have even realised that she was an understudy if I didn't know. It's fantastic. She's got great chemistry with all the cast members.
And I like how she got cheered before she.
I know. It seems like there's a really good audience now, like probably fans rather than people who just come for Sheridan.
I mean, she deserved that.
She really does. I did, yeah. And I can't wait for Act 2 now. I got a programme, of course. What do you think of the whole cast? Is great, I think. There's quite a few people in the show that I feel like I recognise. I might have seen Darius as well. If you didn't know, yeah, he came third in Pop Idol many years ago.
I actually really like him though. I think he's really good.
He's really good. I love his deep voice.
Yeah, that's quite sexy.
Yeah. Who else have we got? Let me just have a look. Just some pictures here. That's Act 2 coming up soon. Sorry about the blurriness. Where are we going? Oh, so this is obviously the actress that we've got on tonight, Natasha J. Barnes, who plays. She looks a little bit different, but no, I can see her as that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Darius Campbell here.
Yeah,
Marilyn, you were right.
Yeah.
Marilyn Cutts. We saw her in Wicked, the tour. Yeah, she's really good in this as well. Maurice Lane as Mr. Keeney's really good. The whole cast is great. It's a great ensemble piece. He's very good as well. Eddie Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what else he's been in. He's been in. He was in Urinetown. Okay, that's interesting.
I just like the ensemble dances though because it's so stagey.
Yeah, it's a very old-fashioned. Yeah, I like it. It's my kind of musical. Reminds me a bit of like Singing in the Rain, and I love it. I really am enjoying it.
Singing in the Rain.
Exactly. Yeah. Also, this guy Luke Featherson, he used to be in Singing in the Rain. Talking of Singing in the Rain, and I saw Singing in the Rain many times at the Palace Theatre, so I recognise him straight away, and he's really good in this as well. He's in the ensemble. But no, it's a really good cast, and I can't wait for Act 2. Guys, the show has just finished. It's the theatre. Where is Beth? What did you think, Beth? So good. Second half was so much more emotional because it was like a lot more serious. Act 1 was very like.
Yeah, that's why I kind of love that show, because it takes like such a transition.
And I didn't know, because I had no idea. And it means that obviously all the actors, especially the role of Fanny and Nick, they have to like be able to both be funny and serious. And also we got Beth got some money at one point. The character of Nick throws money out. You're a millionaire.
$100
Obviously fake, but Natasha as Fanny was incredible, fantastic, don't you think? So amazing, but yeah. She got a lot of standing ovation. I think we were the first two to stand up, but as soon as we stood up, the whole theatre stood up.
It was literally the most touching moment I think I've ever.
She was crying on stage watching us.
Because of her standing ovation, she literally started crying.
Yeah, it was very overwhelming probably for her.
Because I think, I don't know, because she's been slated quite a lot recently, basically for not being Sheridan Smith. So I think she was just so genuinely touched.
Yeah.
The whole thing was standing up for it.
I know.
And you could see the emotion on stage, and I literally, as the person who actually nearly cried for an actress.
Yeah,
It was like properly genuine.
you can see the cast members, like her fellow cast members also being playful, like
so much pride.
and everyone, because you know, I don't know, it's probably hard being her, you know, an understudy to a big celebrity.
But you could just see the genuine like emotion in her
Bless
face.
her.
It was so touching.
Yeah, it was good. It was a really nice ending, and she is fantastic. If you're seeing the show in the next 4 weeks when she's on, like Sheridan's on,
Please don't exchange your tickets.
don't. You won't be disappointed, but you will actually be like amazed. It's not even like, honestly, the song that she sang at the end, "Rain on My Parade." I don't think Sheridan could have sang it that way, to be honest. Like she's a good actor.
I mean, she would have been able to act the hell.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can picture Sheridan.
Natasha was incredible.
Yeah,
And acting-wise,
yeah,
incredible.
she was the whole package, like you said. Yeah, I absolutely loved her.
Literally, this is why understudies are so underrated.
Yeah.
Basically, she is
Oh
incredible.
my god, she could have easily been the lead, and wow.
And like, if we didn't know beforehand, we would have thought she was the lead. Like,
Seriously.
genuinely incredible.
And I would definitely like to see her again at one point. Like, I don't even mind if I don't share them, but really great show.
Number one, because we love the show.
The show was great, very old-fashioned. I thought it was a mix between Singing in the Rain and Lend Me a Tenor. That's just my input.
Time thrown in with just the stagey show.
Yeah. But I completely recommend it. Come and see it.
And Natasha.
And Natasha, if you see her,
And the rest of the cast.
and the whole cast was fantastic. Yeah, come and see it. Once again, you find me in my room. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and I just got home from seeing Funny Girl at the Savoy Theatre. I just wanted to say some last few things about the show before I end the vlog. As you could tell, I love the show. I really enjoyed the show. I thought it was fantastic. The show itself was just great. I'm glad I got to see it. Like, it's kind of a classic musical in a way, you know, and I'd never seen it. I didn't know what it was about, but really enjoyed it. It's kind of like an old-fashioned musical, and I really like musicals like that. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like in the style of Singing in the Rain, in my opinion. Lend Me a Tenor, which was in the West End a few years ago. Yeah, it's just kind of old-fashioned. Lots of the dancing, and the music's great, and tap dancing. I just really enjoyed it. The cast was fantastic. The whole cast, in fact, not just obviously the lead, Fanny, but the whole ensemble. Everybody really good. I could not fault anyone. The show itself as well, like I said, the characters in the show. Like, one thing that I really love about musicals, and one thing that makes me love musicals, is if it's got great characters. And I thought that this show had really good characters. Like, I cared about Fanny, and obviously a lot of it has to do with how great of an actress Natasha was, but you know, it was just a great character. She had great lines. I cared for Nick, I cared for Natasha's mom. I just cared for the characters, and they all made me feel something, and that's what I love. I love the songs in it. Yeah, the sets were great. It was just, I enjoyed the musical as a show. Just thought I'd quickly show you a few pictures in the programme. I mean, this is obviously Sheridan Smith, who unfortunately wasn't on today. This is Darius, who plays Nick. He was fantastic. Like, I saw him in another show a few years ago. I can't remember what it was. It was, what was the name of that show? I can't remember what it was called really, but it was a good show, and it was only like on for a few months. It didn't last very long. Leave comments down below if you know which one I mean. But that was my first time seeing him live, and I thought he was really good in that. But in this, he was fantastic. Great acting. Like, having only seen him in Act 1, at first I was like, oh, he's really good, but his character seemed a bit one-dimensional, of course, because of what you see of him in Act 1. But in Act 2, he had to do, you know, there was just more dimensions were introduced to his character, and I thought he dealt with them really well, and he was just very good. You know, he made me feel. He was very good at portraying the more serious sides of himself. His voice is, oh, amazing. deep, amazing operatic voice. I love his voice. It's just funny that, you know, he used to be on Pop Idol like back in 2002. I think he came third to Gareth Gates and Will Young. And also, fun fact for you, Darius is, I believe, part Iranian, because Darius is an Iranian name, and I'm pretty sure he's like part Persian or something, half Persian, I don't know. But that, you know, that just makes me feel proud because I'm half Iranian as well, so that's cool. The ensemble were great. Particular shout outs to two of the guys, the dancers, Philip Bertioli, and also especially Luke Featherston, yeah, who I mentioned earlier in the vlog as well. I saw him in Singing in the Rain quite a few times. I loved him in that. He's a great dancer. He's got like really good stage presence. He's just great. I loved him in the show. And of course, last but not least, Natasha Jane Barnes, who plays the role of Fanny. Of course, as you know, she's the understudy to Sheridan Smith, but due to personal reasons, Sheridan's off the show for the next 4 weeks. And she... what a fantastic job she did. I don't think I've ever seen her in anything before, although it does say here that she used to be in Lend Me a Tenor, funnily enough, which I thought was actually kind of a similar musical to this. And I did see Lend Me a Tenor a couple of times in the West End, but I don't remember her. I'm guessing she must have been in the ensemble or something. And it's just such a shame because obviously I'm guessing, I don't know, like, she's such a good, she fits this character of Fanny so well. I wouldn't want to see her in any other role. I just want to see her as Fanny. It'd be weird to go and see the show, you know, another time and her not be Fanny. So yeah, really enjoyed it, and like me and Beth were saying earlier, the curtain call was honestly very emotional. It just seemed like her reaction to the whole thing was so genuine. She seemed genuinely so appreciative of the audience all standing up for her, and she was in tears, and it was just so sweet, so lovely. It's a curtain call that I'll probably never forget in a very long time. You know, it must be hard to be in her situation, really, to be understudying the part that is normally played by a big celebrity, when so many people complain if the main celebrity is off and stuff, and I never really get that, and it just must be a bit stressful and kind of just not really nice for her, because sometimes you just don't know. You might go on stage and think, oh my god. And apparently I've heard that apparently she got booed a couple of times the first few times that she went on, just because people wanted to see Sheridan Smith instead, because they'd paid to see Sheridan. I'd never understand that attitude. You don't go see a person in a show, you go see a show. So I never understand that anyway. So I'm really happy that she got such a great ovation from everyone in the audience. Everybody loved her. She was fantastic, and I'd happily go and see her again. Her voice, oh my god, amazing voice. Acting, fantastic. The serious parts, like, she really made me feel. But also, she's very funny. Like, she had some great facial expressions. I just loved her. I'd happily go and see her in other shows in the future. I thought she was great. And as much as I could, like, see Sheridan Smith do this part as well, like, I'm sure Sheridan is just as good. I don't think Sheridan could have done any better. Like, she'd be just as good, but not any better. So, in fact, like I said earlier, I think Natasha's voice is probably stronger than Sheridan's, because I've seen Sheridan in other shows before, and she's not really much of a singer, she's more of an actress. So, I feel very lucky to have seen her, and yeah, I recommend this show completely, whether you see Natasha or Sheridan or anybody else in it. It's a great show, great production, I loved it. Leave comments down below if you've seen it, please, and let me know what you thought of it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!